So what's good, guys? This is the BlitzCity podcast. I gotta be honest, right? Something that has been bothering me for a minute. Sports conversation, sports media, barbershop talk, barbershop debates on athletes and sports in general. It's at an all-time low. Like, it is so bad to the point that sometimes I don't even want to talk about it with people. I don't want to discuss it with people, especially if I hear certain things, like certain keywords or key phrases because they heard it online. It is bad. Too many people just want a hot take. Too many people just want to be contrary. They want to be different. So they say the most outlandish statements that they know is going to get this type of response just to be different, and they will defend it with their life, and it's ridiculous. We have reached a point in sports period where we're so spoiled by anomalies that we don't appreciate the journey of an athlete anymore. You know what I'm saying? And I specifically want to talk about one athlete in particular, one who took the college football world by storm, at least in the first half, right? Ryan Williams, freshman wide receiver for Alabama, now going into his sophomore year, but last season he was a true freshman. The amount of times I've seen Ryan Williams is overrated online is absolutely ridiculous. It is utterly ridiculous because he was a 17-year-old kid when he did what he did last season. He was supposed to be in high school. People look over that part. That kid got out of high school early to play in the hardest conference in college football, a conference that is filled with future NFL pros at almost every school. He left high school early, came to Alabama, started as a true freshman, and had 48 receptions, 865 yards, 8 touchdowns, and 18 yards a catch for the season. And you're going to tell me that that's him being overrated? And not only do they say he's overrated, right? They say he's only overrated because of that one play versus Georgia, that spin after he caught the pass, or 2 spins after he caught the pass. Let me tell y'all something. 48 receptions, 800 yards, 8 touchdowns. That's not overrated, especially for a true freshman. In what world does a 17-year-old, who is the youngest player in college football, take the college football world by storm and makes that incredible play that he did? Even if you want to say he's overrated because of that one play, he did it against Georgia. He did that against Georgia, one of the most talented teams in college football, period. One of the most loaded teams in college football, period. He did that versus Georgia, and he's overrated? There was a play, right? There's this clip on social media, and it's Ryan Williams, right? They're at Tennessee. Alabama's at Tennessee, and Ryan is open 3 times on one route. 3 times. Jalen Milroe missed him all 3 times. And when he threw that ball, it ended up hitting the dirt. Goes for incomplete. We also don't take into account that Jalen Milroe was his quarterback. And here's the thing. I like Jalen Milroe. Jalen Milroe was a first-round pick in this past draft, yes. But he is inconsistent as a passer. Always has been. He's a phenomenal athlete. And when he has his mechanics down, when his feet is right, when everything's good, yes, he can deliver a great ball, but it's not consistent. So he had to deal with that. Ryan had to deal with that. That kid is not overrated. In what world is 800 yards for a true freshman bad? 800 yards. And again, we're so spoiled by the Jeremiah Smiths of the world. We can't appreciate anything else. Guys, Jeremiah Smith is the best wide receiver in college football. Yes. Yes, he's amazing. He is everything that he was advertised to be. We know that he's already a top 3, top 5 pick after that true freshman season. Yes, he had 1,200 yards. Yes, he had over 70 catches. Yes, he had a phenomenal year. He's the best wide receiver in college football now. But just because Jeremiah Williams was that good does not mean that every freshman receiver who was under him is just overrated. And we don't allow room for progression anymore. Like it's almost as if you have to come out the womb being the superstar of an athlete. We don't allow room for progression. We haven't even given this kid a chance to see if he can hit that 1,000-yard mark next year. And you don't know what's going to happen next season. You don't know what his stats are going to look like next season. You don't even know what Jeremiah Smith's stats are going to look like next season. We expect him to be just as good, if not better. But, I mean, now that we know who Jeremiah Smith is, and we knew at a certain point during his freshman year last season too, but now that he's the top guy, and people are going to prioritize him, defensive coordinators are going to prioritize taking him out of the game, or at least trying to slow him down, because you can't really stop him, but they're going to prioritize slowing him down. Let's see what his stats look like after his sophomore year. Like I said, I still think he'll be great, but let's see what it looks like. Let's see if he doesn't struggle for a couple weeks. It's possible. The point I'm trying to make, we have to stop with these ridiculous takes. Okay, we have to stop with these ridiculous takes. Everybody is not going to be a superstar right out of the gate. Stop comparing people to other athletes. Like, it's okay. They can both be great. Let's stop. Let's let kids progress. Let's let this season actually play out before we continue with these hot takes. And let's just get back to appreciating the sport for what it is. Okay, no more of these hot takes. No more of these one-liners. He's overrated, such and such is trash, such and such only had one good, like, I'm so tired of hearing it. Like, and before it was Ryan Williams in the catch of Georgia, it was, hey, you know, Odell really isn't that good either. Odell was overrated. He just had that one catch. And you know that's not true. Or Cam Newton only had one good season. And, like, we know this is false. And people believe this. Like, people really roll with this. We have to get back to appreciating the game and respecting the game and talking about it in a way that isn't constructed to garner a certain type of attention. Stop looking for hot takes. That's lazy. It actually tells me that you don't know anything about sports. You're just a casual. Okay, so yeah. I just had to vent about that. I don't even know why. Like, I don't care if this video gets like 5 views. I really just have to get that out. I'm tired of that. I'm very tired of that. With that being said, I am Kobe Orr. Y'all are watching the BlitzCity podcast. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.